Warriors come out to play. Warriors come out to play. That's all I'm going to do with it. Hello, and welcome again to week 24 of the Real DVD Watchers. Again, as always, it's me. Well, not as always, but you know what? You fucking know what I'm getting at. Anyways, the movie that I chose to review is the 1970-something classic, 1979 classic, The Warriors, which stars James Remar of Dexter fame, and also stars Michael, what the hell's his name? Michael Black, I want to say, and based upon the book by Sol Urich. This movie takes place in the not-too-distant future. Granted, it was made in 1979, so you can guess when not-too-distant future it is. And basically, gangs have taken over New York. Like, they're still, like, normal people, but, like, every part of New York has a gang. And one night, this guy named Cyrus, who is the leader of the largest gang in New York called the Riffs, decides to hold a great big huge-ass meeting with 9 delegates from 100 gangs. That's 900 solid. And so he pretty much brings forth this idea that one gang could control the city because there's only 20,000 cops within the city of New York at the time. And that's 9 delegates from 100 different gangs and a whole lot more not together but ready to fight. He rounds it off to be 60,000 soldiers. That's a lot of heavy hitters against 20,000 cops. They could run the city. And just one of the guys from the Rogues, which is his other gang, kills Cyrus at the meeting, and then the Warriors get blamed on. And then it becomes a very 300-esque movie, minus the whole, you know, extreme violence and weird-ass monsters. Well, I guess you could contest the baseball furies of the monsters. But anyways, you see lots of different gangs trying to fuck them up and pretty much get them in order for the rest to exact justice. And it's a big long trip because they're over at I want to say Riverside, but I forget. And they're trying to make it all the way back to Coney Island because that's their turf. When you're on your turf, you're safe. So yeah, that's basically the overlay of this movie. This is one of my favorite movies. I absolutely adore this movie. Just because of the message it gives off, that if you pretty much stick to your guns, you're able to do whatever you want to do. And just the whole, like, unity and camaraderie in this movie is just great. The acting is superb. For a whole bunch of no-names, at least at the time, superb. James Remar plays the best fucking asshole you're ever gonna see. Michael Black, I really hope that's his fucking name. The guy who plays Swan, just excellent. The main thing I want to talk about is the use of music and light in this movie, because it all takes place outside. There's barely any scenes where they're actually inside a place, and just the way how they use lighting, especially when they're like when Cowboy, who is one of the Warriors, who's always wearing his Stetson hat, that's why he's called Cowboy, and Ajax are running away from the Baseball Furies, which is this rival gang who deck out in baseball gear, but they have face paint on their faces, and they also carry baseball bats. They're running through Central Park, right? And they use lights up in the trees. They just put them up there just so they can get real light, and it looks so believable. It just looks so great. And these are the sound of this movie. It's all original music, but it has this like really cool like synth work, and some points where it gets downright creepy at times. Oh my god, like, if they ever use that guy in a horror movie, I need to check it out, because it is just, it's fucking phenomenal. Walter Hill made this movie. He also helped write the screenplay. The guy can direct, holy shit, like, everyone seems to know exactly what they're doing, even the lesser known people. Like, there's not a moment of bad acting. Like, when Cyrus is, excuse me, is giving his great big huge ass speech about the one gang, it's enthralling. Like, you get so absorbed, and you're just like, fucker makes a lot of sense. Or you're like me, you know, sitting there and just like, there's no way that's going to work. Like, you have 9 delegates from 9 different gangs who are going to kill each other. That's not going to work out. but just it's this great revelation of a movie that you just really need to see. Like, it was so ahead of its time. And this version of the movie has comic book spices in because Walter Hill always wanted to have a comic book feel, which it does, but just I kind of feel that this version diminishes something that the old movie had, because especially when you first see the Baseball Furies, to me that is a really intense scene, because they come out on Broadway, well, the Warriors, right? And yeah, so they come out on Broadway and they're just talking. All of a sudden you see Ajax go, holy shit. And in the original cut, you see one Baseball Fury just swing his bat nonchalantly, just staring at them. Then it splices over to other shots. But in this version, it has like comic book stills of like the 1, the 2, the 3. And I'm just like, that really downplayed their entrance. Because to me, the Baseball Furies are probably the creepiest gang out of everyone. And they're just so amazing. If you haven't checked out this movie, please do. Just because it's an amazing movie, far ahead of its time. Like, it was a 300 of its day. Like, really. The characters are likable or detestable depending on how you want to do it. If you don't like Ajax, what the fuck's wrong with you? Granted, he's the hothead and the asshole of the movie, but just James Remar plays him in such a good way that you're just like, fucking yeah! Fucking Ajax! Fuck yeah! That was kind of weird. But yeah, definitely check it out. It's a good action movie, too, for people who just love action movies. Cody, if you haven't seen this yet, check it out. I cannot not see you like it. I cannot not. Yeah, that makes sense. So yeah. If I had to give this a rating out of 10, I'd give it probably a 9 or a 9.5. Like, it's just great. Great acting, great fight scenes, great music, great directing, great editing. It's just fucking phenomenal when it gets right down to it. The Warriors. Check it out. Okay, so Matt is up tomorrow, and I will see you guys in a week's time. Why are balls like that?